right, guys, let's get started. How's it going? Ahmed, why don't you start?
Yes, John. So today I work on fixing pipeline for test cases, so in server testing. So yeah, I faced so many challenges. I figure I solve all the challenges. Only one challenge is remaining there, connecting Redis. So we're working on that part. I just talked with Jerry. So I think we cannot able to connect Redis on GitHub since due to firewall issue.
Hmm.
So I am thinking to mock it. So working on that part.
You're thinking what?
Mock it that Redis. Mock.
Hmm. I'm not sure I follow that. What?
Jerry can explain. Jerry can please.
Yeah, but so if we can't connect to the Redis because of the firewall, because it's just a unit test, what we will do is basically make like a dummy Redis to get
Hmm.
past the limitation because the server isn't spinning up if it can't connect to Redis.
I see. Okay.
So like so many challenges I faced. So I figure I solve one by one everything. I solved it. So last one is pending. So yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you're
Once it
working.
will be up, once it will be up, it will be very good for us. So we will not do any mistake. Like if you will do mistake, anything mistake, it will not. Our server will not be able to push the code.
Okay. Excellent. So you have to still build this mock-up version.
Yeah. This thing I'm working now.
Okay.
You can see
Okay.
my GitHub action. So many action is there.
Okay. Okay. Great. So, anything else you want to add?
No.
All right. Okay. Sounds good.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Ahmed. All right. Jerry, why don't you go ahead?
Yeah. Let me get a window showing so I can show what I did. Did a lot of automation as far as like our um like filtering goes. So I'm gonna start by sharing this screen here. All right. You can see the screen.
Yep.
Yep. Sweet. Okay. Um, so in the moderator portal, we have some things that we're going to be flagging people for. Um, in particular, two of the flags that we're going to have is we're going to have users that are getting flagged for excessively creating DMs when they join. I've actually found there's all of the users that I found that within 2 weeks of onboarding,
Mm-hmm.
if they initialize 5 DMs to other users that
Mm-hmm.
are not their friends, every one of them has been uh every one of them has been like spammy,
Mm-hmm.
they need
Yeah.
to be banned.
Okay.
So the magic number I found is 5. So within 2 weeks, if somebody initializes 5 DMs to other users, especially if they do it really fast, they'll show up here. And for this user, for example, I haven't had the chance to review this one, uh,
Mm-hmm.
but you'll see a flag excessive DM sent soon after onboarding.
Okay. I see. Okay.
So,
Good.
yep. And there's another thing that you'll see in here is I know that we banned users in Nigeria, for example. And what they do is they get a VPN to get onto the app, and then let me do this. They get a VPN that goes onto the app, and from there, they once they get in, they use a lot of them use like a UK phone number, which is really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, it's pretty easy to get a UK phone with a carrier that I'm gonna have to look into next.
Okay.
But eventually, uh, they break and they turn off their VPN. And when they turn off their VPN, that exposes the carrier that they're using.
Hmm.
So I created a cohort in Amplitude. For now, we're calling it Nigeria. You can see I have all these Nigerian carriers that are being flagged.
Okay.
And I can actually identify users that are in the app and they're in Nigeria. Um, and I mean, I went through every one of these. They're all up to no good.
Right.
So what I did is I worked into the Amplitude API, and I have regular data exports going via API to the backend, saying, okay, here's all the users that need to be investigated. Um, because this is very experimental to begin with, and this is dependent on a cohort and Amplitude, I could I could have it ban all these users immediately, but I think that is too harsh for something that I just implemented. So for now, it's just going to start flagging them and saying that they're in a restricted territory. Their account will not be affected immediately, but they'll show up in this flag portal. Make sense?
Yeah, that's looking good. So it needs to also be acted on. It's not like an automated. Doesn't do anything, right?
Not yet. Once we see, because I the thing I'd hate to have it do is like accidentally ban everybody.
Yeah. We wouldn't want to do that.
Yeah,
Um,
I don't want to do that yet. So at least
and
if
maybe we can. It doesn't necessarily need to be a ban either. Like they could be put in a penalty box of some kind, right? Not necessarily ban, depending. So there's like
that's hmm,
more
that's
of a buffer.
interesting. What if we have a way to disable chat? What if we add a way to disable chat for users? They can use other parts of the app, but they
Yeah,
can't.
I mean, well, that goes to a whole thing I want to explore of having a read-only web version, like a light version, so we don't have to necessarily get people onboarded initially, where they can still react and read stuff, but if they want to chat, they have to onboard. I don't know if those go hand in hand from what you
Mm,
suggest.
not quite. This would be more or less a restricted version of an account. So if there's somebody who is, let's say they're using the app normally, they're using the app, they're checking in, they're doing stuff. Maybe we put them in timeout or something for I don't know, acting up in chat, and we just turn off chat for them.
Yeah,
They can still use the other parts of the app if they want.
yeah.
I
Let's
mean, it's basically it's a ban from chat, but not a ban from the app.
right. Okay.
So I don't know if that's something you would want me to investigate into.
Yeah,
Um, okay.
yeah. Or I mean, if there is a way to restrict the make it just read only for some period of time too.
Make make what read only. So are you still talking about the web view?
Yeah, but it can apply to the app as well.
Mhm. Well, the way I'm thinking about in the web view, kind of what you're saying is that I don't. What are the requirements to log into the app from the web view? Are there any?
If it's read only, we wouldn't have to be so restrictive, right? We can give access to
Yeah.
public groups.
Well, you can't react from a.
Well, it'd be nice if you could. That's what I was saying.
Mhm.
You know?
Then you open up spam if you allow writing access from
Yeah,
anybody.
I
So
suppose.
Mhm.
You mean just in terms of the reactions?
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, that's Instagram does it with their channels. You can't actually type a message to the person, but you can react.
right, but you're actually a user. That's their wall, is that you actually have an Instagram account. You can't just
Yeah,
join the Instagram channel as an unauthenticated user.
yeah, true.
So everything, if to require any kind of access into writing data, even if it's just reactions, I think in some way they should have a in some way they need to authenticate.
Yeah, I see where you're going with that. Okay. But nevertheless, we could still do a read only, like where you can't react or type messages.
Yeah, I mean we have those web views right now.
True.
We had a directory page where I think it was circles.com slash or go.circles.com/chat/explore. Yeah, we have this page that I made a while back. It's a landing page. It shows all the public groups.
I don't think you ever showed me this.
This was a long time ago. I demoed it very briefly. It's a landing page. I have it crawlable by Google. You can go through and you can see all these things. You can see something. You can join it, and then that goes to our.
I have not seen this.
Oh well, here it is.
Okay. So So this is in real time. Like that message just came in just now.
No, there's like the staggered messages that
Okay.
that
So
are
it follows
pre.
that whole pattern. It's not like I see.
Yeah, but if they do come in real time, they'll come in real time.
Right. Right. Okay. Huh. Okay. Send me a link to this.
Yeah. How do I not have you? I'll just post it in development for anybody to check out.
Cool.
So, yep,
Okay.
we have this landing page here.
Mhm.
Going back to this flags, there's one other area that I have people getting flagged, and it is following. If during the first hour, I ran some data and I found that within the first hour of somebody onboarding, if they follow over 20 people who are not in their contacts, so we have those cool kids screen, and then we have like, so if they go in the app and I can tell that they're following 20 people um, within the first hour of onboarding, and they do not have a connection to this person, like via contact or whatever, um, and or if it's not from like the cool kids screen or it's not from the contacts and circle screen. So in other words, if they're just going down a list and following everybody, that is a flag I will throw off as well.
Okay. Sounds good.
I find that is another the magic number I've seen is 20. Like I've ran data, I've ran reports to say, okay, show me how many people somebody follows within the first hour of onboarding. Give me the people that do it the most, and let me know if they're banned or not. And 20 is like the magic number.
Right. Okay.
So
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah, so a lot of cool stuff here. Now that covers up the past. Yesterday, this morning, I went ahead and looked into the chat search, the content search. It looks to be running a lot faster now. And that would be because the SQL Server database had time, I think, to optimize and recompile the query. So normally after a query runs with SQL Server for a while and it gets some use, it learns the most efficient path on how to compute a query. So it constantly improves itself over time, and it was able to create a more efficient plan. So the chat content search now from that search bar is more acceptable, what I see for a search, more comparable to iMessage.
Okay.
So
And what about the sorting, the order, like the results?
yeah, so if you search spring
Mm-hmm.
spring break is first. You'll see.
Let me try that. Yeah. Okay. We're pretty quick. Maybe about a second and a half.
Yeah, I mean, when you're searching messages, it's not going to be lightning fast.
Yeah, makes sense. There's a lot to search.
I
Okay.
mean, even on iMessage, doing it locally takes about a second. So,
Right. Right. Okay.
so
Great. What's your plan for today?
what's my plan for today? I think it's going to look into doing that read only and that soft chat ban feature. I think we can do a timeout or something for the user. Uh, should we also look into maybe like a temporary ban or something? I know we do this for particular chats, but I think I'm looking for something. I think, yeah, I think right now, I think it's the timeout for chats might be the most effective. I'm just really looking into more moderation things just so we can, first of all, it's more optimized, not optimized, automated.
Mm-hmm.
So one thing I was telling Chantel and Todd the other day is think about Facebook. Facebook does not have the time. I mean, yeah, we have our own AI filters, but we don't. Facebook does not have the time to go and look at every single report. Um, what I could do if a user gets reported, here this is a guess is if a user gets reported, I could have an AI analyze all the content they just created and determine whether or not this falls under a policy violation.
Mm-hmm.
Is that something worthwhile building?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Yeah, I think if we can have AI do a first line report, I think that would help the automation more.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay. So yeah, today I think it's going to be working on that read-only restriction and also the AI automation of the reports.
Okay.
Yeah, and also it's just going to be we're going to do another check at Sentry. So far everything looks fine. I know we have these, but these are just these are like saving like favorites. So we use the optimistic response here. So it doesn't really affect anything that these are consistently taking a while. There's just a lot of logic from those. So like check-ins and favorites. If you see in Sentry a bunch of like slow query responses, there's not much we can do about it. But we use the optimistic response.
Right. Aren't N1s like a problem though? Just in general.
What's that?
N+1, aren't they the problem in general? Like, yeah, I know we have the optimistic response, but an underlying problem.
N+1. So if you're looking through here, you'll see that sometimes, like if we do a data loader refresh or any like data expires with Redis, it has to refetch the records. But within the past 24 hours, this has only happened twice, once. So it means that data is just expiring in the cache and just getting revalidated.
Okay.
So
you're not concerned about that?
I'm not concerned.
Okay. I would like you to look into another thing for me and give me a report on how many friend connects have been triggered over the last, let's say, 30 days, and make sure they're still triggering. I haven't seen one in a while.
Oh, I've been getting them.
You have?
I have from like Ismail test onboarding. Yeah.
Well, let's check in the public realm. Tori hasn't gotten one for a week or two. She's not doesn't think, and I don't think I have. Just want to make sure it's still functioning. You don't have to do it right now. But
Hang on, are you talking about the notification when someone onboards?
The friend connect in general.
The friend connect in general. I guess I couldn't trigger that easily for her.
Are the notifications? I hope we didn't turn those ones off.
I'm getting ready to upgrade the build, and I was just thinking I could go back through onboarding.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. But when we talked about starting fresh with those notifications, I was talking about the ones that were scheduled. We didn't turn off the ones that were really the friend connects, friends joining, right?
Right.
Are we sure?
Yeah, that was never talked about ever.
Sometimes things happen. Just
off, right?
Make sure they're still going.
Well, let's just ask Amit. Amit, you didn't turn those ones off, right? The friend connects. Is he there?
Hello.
Right.
Yes, Daddy.
You did not turn off the friend connect notification,
yes,
correct?
Yes, I did not turn off. Yes.
Okay.
Well, let me see if I can trigger one. I'm gonna go back to it all.
We have within the past 7 days, there are users that have. Let's see. We're gonna make sure customize filter by event time. Server upload time is after yeah. Trying to get just want to get the session. I want the friend connect session, not the end session. It's saying that we had 60 users that have received a friend connect. Well, at least did the not now. I could probably change this to or friend connect. What is 2020? Come on. I just want to see the filter. Yeah, November 22nd, this user had a friend connect.
Well, that's a while ago.
I mean, it's a while. Let's see.
If that's the most recent,
I don't think that's no. The most recent one was literally like a few hours ago.
okay.
User.
Dig into it. I want to go around the horn with our updates, but go through it deeper and let me know some reporting on how many were engaged with, how many were skipped, that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anything else you want to add?
No, that's all I got.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Jerry. All right. Ismail, why don't you go ahead?
Yeah, sure. So yesterday, not exactly a fun day. I was setting up my computer, getting everything figured out. I was running into a few issues because I did the upgrade. Now, after I finally got everything to work, well, kind of. I'll talk more about that now, but I wasn't able to exactly reproduce the uploading issue. I mean, we had theories. I tried to like upload, leave to the lobby, close the app, do all that. It seems to be catching it as failed. I did notice one bug that there was two failed buttons. I don't know how we didn't catch that before. Like when something fails, it'll say download or retry or remove. It'll say them right, like two buttons will be stacked. Should I fix that to make it one? Yeah, I'm not sure how that got in or how it didn't get caught, but yeah. Now other than that, what I did was I kind of did like so if we have on app launch, if we have a message that's pending, so there should never be a message pending on app launch. Because if the app is closed or gets closed, it should fail it. So if we ever have a message pending on app launch, what I do is I convert that to a failed message. And what that means is you can either, huh?
I see. That's interesting.
Yeah, because
Describe that again. Why should there never be one pending? What are the?
because if you launch the app, that means the app was like either closed if you like left it backgrounded for too long or is fully closed. That uploading query probably got interrupted. So there isn't a scenario where if the app is fully closed, like sure it can upload in the background, that's fine. But if it's fully closed, it should still be uploading. If that makes sense. Because if we lose
Yeah.
connection, like the mutation is not going to close, it's not going to even if it uploads to Cloud, it's not going to upload to the chat.
I see. Okay.
So there should never be something pending if it's fully closed, not backgrounded, but fully closed. And if it's backgrounded for too long and then it gets closed, then that should also. So anyway, like long story short, if the app is a cold start, we shouldn't have anything pending because like it's not possible. So I convert those into failed messages where then you can either remove or retry. Now the only problem with all this is I can't seem to test it because I can't seem to create that specific issue. This is
What
good
do you
because
mean?
anybody who currently does have this, it will still catch them. So like if a user right now has it and they update, it should convert it to a failed, theoretically. Again, I just need to test it. I need to find a way to test it.
You mean if they update to the newer version?
Correct.
I see. Why can't you test it? Or you still have an environment?
I can't recreate that problem.
Hmm.
Like on my simulator or physical device, no matter how hard I try. I don't know if I'm missing a step or what, but
Jerry was
fine.
watching that session replay. I guess he shared it yesterday.
Yeah, and I mean I did the same thing. He basically just like I tried to like backgrounding the app, closing it midway, uploading photos, videos,
Hmm.
anything that I can think of to break it. It just catches it as a failed,
Hmm.
which was the original logic. But I guess there's specific edge case where I don't know what the exact like requirements are.
Maybe,
create it.
yeah, maybe because you're still, even though you're on the physical device, you're still connected to your environment. That there's
Correct.
not
That
enough
could
of a
have a-
delay.
Well, I actually tried to recreate it on because like all I needed, or yeah, that would know. But I tried to recreate it on a test flight app as well.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if anybody knows like a steady way to recreate it while they're testing, let me know. That would
Okay.
be helpful. But yeah, until then, I have code that I think is gonna work, and I might try to see if I can maybe force to hardcode something if that's possible without destroying my cache. Um, and see how that works. Um, but yeah, that's that. Um, now another weird thing is within my environment after I updated to the Xcode and everything, the newest one, I'm having trouble running the app. It was one of the tools I guess that I'm like wasn't compatible. So I weirdly enough I had a patch that people would recommend which I added and it made my app run, but on onboarding it seemed like after I click find my friend it just goes to a blue screen, which this is on build for example 06 and on any build I try it would do that. So I think it's not a code problem, it's maybe the patch that created it. Because any build I try I'll get stuck on onboarding, old or new. So I'm trying to see why that's happening, and I asked. I mean, what Xcode he runs? He told me he runs 16, so which is newer than the one I had, but older than the one I currently have. I'm gonna try to see if that maybe fixes it. But yeah, I was trying to solve that problem yesterday, trying to run the newest Xcode, but it kept getting stuck on onboarding weirdly enough. So I'm still trying to see why it's doing that. If it's like the patch that I have, or if I'm going to see what this Xcode I have right now, if that fixes it or not. Um, Not fun stuff, but I need it nonetheless. I need to see why it's doing it.
Right. Okay.
But yeah, after that, I need to go back to the video autoplay, which I guess we never discussed who will be working on it. For having those like lighter videos for me to consume to
I thought,
autoplay a video in chat.
yeah, I thought you were working on it.
Yeah, but I need to redo the front because I lost the code if you remember. But like I said, as I work on it, I want to use the new lighter version of the video. So what I'm saying is that if anybody has capacity on the backend side to start work on that,
Okay. Maybe
that would be good.
you do some of that.
Yeah, I mean, whoever has time, that's fine by me. I just need to know the changes and the schema changes.
Is this like so? What do you need for it, Ismail?
Remember we talked about it yesterday,
Yeah, I'm
the
trying to
video
understand more.
preview, like lower the resolution of the video, make it as light as possible.
What is
So
as
it's not
light as
too
possible?
bad.
What is as light as possible?
Like having the resolution be like nice with the lowest possible like because like okay, so this is like a preview within the chat. It's not like full screen, so we can afford to lower the resolution a little bit
Mm-hmm.
because this is gonna be auto playing as you scroll. So you can imagine that we don't want it to be heavy. Because yeah, when like even when it's buffering or anything, it's like we want it to play almost instantly. So we want lighter version of the full video if possible.
So
And since it's not full screen, we can sacrifice the resolution a little bit.
so we're using the we're not the live stream, but the streaming data from Cloudinary for the full video. I believe there's a way that you can configure it to use that URL and just pass a lower resolution to it without the backend providing another field.
Mm, will that be performant? Like, does it have to convert it, or
No,
what's it
you
like?
just
Like, does it already have copies of different resolutions of the video? How does
Cloudinary,
that work?
Cloudinary handles it. If you ask for it, Cloudinary gives it.
Well, handles it, but is it going to be like slower first time? Like if it's going to be a lower resolution, there has to be some kind of conversion that goes into it. It's not going to magically just be lighter.
Yeah, they do it during the initial upload. So
I'm not sure I follow. This is streaming the video, not uploading it.
correct. When you upload it and then you request it, they'll convert it in the background.
Uploaded and you request it.
So like Cloudinary will automatically convert it. That's like their whole thing is that if you ask for it in a format, they'll convert it, and if it doesn't exist, they'll convert it in real time. Which I don't think down resing a video will not take much time, if any.
So the first time will be a little slower because they need to convert it, and then after that will be faster.
Maybe can you possibly try and run a test to see what it would be if we didn't do it? Because right now we actually don't do any preemptive conversions from the back end right now. So maybe try to see how long it would take if you do it like that. For downscaling a video, I don't think it would take long because it only does it once too, and then it saves it.
Mm. Yeah, and that's why I'm saying like the initial downscale will take a little longer than the next time.
I don't
So
think it
question
takes long, especially with like I don't think it will take really long because we're really downscaling it for a preview.
Mhm.
I think let's give it a try.
Okay.
Yeah,
So just tweak the original
and
URL. Okay.
yeah, and let me know, and we'll see. And if we have to do it from the back end, at least you'll know what resolution you want it as because you'll be tweaking it. So you'll say, okay, I'll go by your judgment on what would look good in the preview window.
Okay. In that case, yeah, let me experiment with that, and I'll keep you updated.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it'll be uploaded when at the time of the uploading originally. Will it be downscaled to like at least a maximum format, right? We don't want to let people. We want to put some cap on what they can upload, right? We already do that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that is already happening, but then Ismail will have additional control
Well, for the preview.
for the preview, yeah, in the chat,
Mm-hmm.
when he accesses the URL.
Yeah.
Okay, I see. But then if the user taps on it, it'll go more to the full resolution.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any questions about that, Ismail?
No, like I said, I just need to see how that conversion works. If it's like smooth, quick,
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Cool.
because it's
Well,
gonna happen live.
right. Right. Ideally, it's like those buffering. Like if you watch Netflix, like you'll see it's blurry at first, and then like it plays immediately, but it's blurry for a
Yeah,
second. It needs to
yeah.
be.
But I think Netflix has different resolutions of the video already, maybe like ready on hand, where they switch between them depending on your network speed.
Probably, but they
Um,
definitely have that ability. Like if
but we don't have the video on hand. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be created live, and that was my kind of concern is that we. I want to see how long that conversion takes, which here says it shouldn't be long at all. So, yeah, we'll test it. If that's the case, then we should be good to go.
Yeah, I don't think Netflix is the best comparison here. We're talking, I guess, especially for the uploader's point of view.
right.
Everything on Netflix is pre-uploaded, pre-transcoded.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. What else you got going on, Ismail?
That's pretty much it.
Okay. I think we have that build from yesterday in review. So, is there anything else? Did anything come in the last 24 hours that we need to look at?
Not regarding the 06 build.
Okay. Okay, cool. All right. I'll find out if it's ready for release, and then maybe I'll do a little more testing, and then we'll probably be able to go live with it. So that's good. Okay. Do you have anything else you wanted to add? Any questions?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. So, I mean, let's get your update.
Real
Yeah.
quick, real quick.
Um,
Google is available for release. iOS is not.
I see. Okay. Um, and Todd, you've been testing with Build 06, right? Todd here.
He was texting me a second ago.
Oh,
Oh, you
he's
know what? He's not on the call.
no. Okay. We'll find out from him and Chantel. I want to make sure they're not experiencing anything. But I mean, they've been testing with 05, and even 03 had a lot of the same stuff. So, um, but before we release this, just make sure everything's stable. Okay, yeah, go ahead, I mean.
yeah. I was working on the crashes that we were having for the new architecture for iOS, and mainly was like related to if you're trying to share, like you are inside the chat, you went to the magnifier and you're trying to chat like a podcast or in any entertainment there, it will crash. So I was working on that yesterday, and I could not reproduce it on first on my end, like just on my environment, and even when I'm running it on my device, and it, I was like, why? And it seems those are kind of the issues that's only reproducible if you are in production, like this flight production. They are the worst kind of issues. Uh, but yeah, after like I didn't know what, and the crash it was tracked in Sentry, but like it was general. It just app crash, nothing useful there. So yeah, after like getting rid of code, that was like the only way how I can like catch what's going on there. Yeah, it's I keep like removing the code that I'm suspecting could be resulting in that crash, and it seems at the end it was like the I fixed the issue by the way, but I'm just like tell what's going on. It was like the tab view, not the tab view, but like you know how in the chat we have header, like the header that has topics, and it's like in a tab view component style. That's we use there the Showtime tab view library, which uses like a React Native tab view library, and that one we were like it was using a version that's crashing for our case, and after like I found this, like I just revert to the old version we using and it just works, but we need it to be updated though. And I went like do the research in that library. I found other people like having the same issue in that library, and there's like a patch. Like I'm not sure what's going on, but like someone he did a comment with a fix to the library, but that fix is not merged, and but it should be working. And yeah, but for now it's fixed. And we don't have like to have that library to be updated to the latest. It's not really that necessary kind of library. We need it to be updated to the latest, but it's not
Okay, and
replaceable.
it was the latest version was the one crashing.
Yeah, the latest is crashing.
Okay, but we don't have to go to the latest.
Yeah, we don't have to do the latest. It's not causing any issue or anything with the current version we have in. So yeah.
So in the
Uh
meantime, you want to go back a version and then
yep.
see if that fix gets committed. You said it hasn't been merged.
Yeah, it's not been merged and it's an old comment though too. So I don't
Hmm.
think it's gonna be merged. So
Was it by the creators or by someone else from the community?
someone else, yeah. No, just someone else. He did his investigation about this fix. It's like 21. The comment was looking 21. All the people saying, yeah, this is the fix. He has a lot of reactions on his comment, but
Oh,
it's
okay.
not merged. Maybe they went another direction where they initially fixed something
Hmm.
similar, but still
And the
we have
creators, they're still maintaining it, right? So they're
yeah,
still.
the library it's maintained. It's like yeah, it is. It's
Okay.
like by the React navigation team. This library, it's like the
Oh,
React navigation team.
okay. Okay, that's good. So then They must be working on it because they didn't merge the other fix.
No, it's just because of the new architecture. Maybe this rises again because like this issue was opened on 21. Like this is like 5 years before the new architecture,
Mhm.
and it's now happening for us in the new architecture. Maybe they did some changes where this issue arises again. It's not. I'm. I just like I found someone having the same issue before, but now it could be because of something else, not what was initially because the reason that was triggering it the first time.
I see. Okay. Um,
But yeah, like yeah, it's like yeah, the downgrading one version and fixing and it's good. So we don't have really to be on the latest like this for this version. And the latest it was like a 2 months ago. So you can see it's still new. The latest still new. So we're not missing anything.
okay, good.
But yeah, it fixes like crashes regarding sharing topics, and yeah, that was the thing that I was working on yesterday and fixing.
Okay.
While I was working on that, I noticed another issue. So like, I'm not sure if it's only me, but like, if you just share that topic and I do a send and I want to visit that profile by tapping on the header tab, it's like it navigates me to the profile screen by just like the loading screen, you know.
Wait, how does that happen?
So I'll go to a chat and I'll try to share an entertainment profile as a topic, right?
Yeah.
And I will be now asked to do a message. I will do like a message and I press send. This will create a topic, right? It will create a topic and it adds its image at the top along
Mhm.
with the header.
Yeah.
And if I try to press on that image to navigate to that profile, it navigates me to the profile screen. It's the one that's all black and it has the loader, but it just keeps loading. Like there's no profile.
Mm. Okay. So you're looking into that.
Yeah, I'm looking into that.
Okay. Okay. Cool. What else?
Um, yeah, that would be it. For the changes. I guess like let's gonna do a build today for Android and iOS with this fix, and both for like because we didn't do Android last time, so
Mhm.
I was good time to do Android
With
and
the
iOS.
new architecture.
Yeah, with the new architecture. Yeah.
Okay. Um, sounds good. Brian said that he found a tool to reduce our lotties by 25 to 50%, and he did a few here, and I would like to test them. First of all, like one I just looked at, it's a drawer with the coins on it, and I was downloading it. It's still 428 kilobytes, and I was wondering how big it was before. If it's 428 now, maybe you could like here. I'm just gonna send you a sample one in Slack.
What's the name of the tool?
The tool
Yeah.
is Tiny Lottie, and I'll send you that too. One sec.
Okay.
Uh,
And this first time I'm hearing of it. Well, let me see what it does. Oh yeah, yeah. Okay. It's what it does. It's
There, I sent that tool, the tool to you as well.
yeah. So I found it. Um, what it does, it just like um, it's what it's called. Like it's not minimizing. I forgot the name, the technique. But like what it does, it's like you have this is a JSON file and it has spaces, not needed spaces, commas and all of that. It just like get rid of all of that. It's minimizing, I guess, the minification. Yeah, that's the technique name. Yeah, we can use it and then just nothing. Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see if it works though.
hmm I think
'Cause-
it's gonna work. It's not. It it doesn't do anything like magical or anything. It just like minifying by deleting spaces in the file content, and yeah, I mean it works out.
Okay. Yeah, I mean it's working on my preview tool, but what I'm curious about, the one I sent you as an example,
Mm-hmm.
how does it compare size wise to the original one? Because this one's 420 something kilobytes, but was it more than that before? Like 600?
Let me check. So the one you sent me, it's optimized, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me find the one we use. Oh, take me a little bit to find it. Well, um, like kilobyte, it's like 86 kilobyte.
It was how many?
Uh, well, yeah, like it reduced the file by like 100 kilobyte.
I see. Okay. So something.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good because like we don't use just one lot, we have a lot, and it's gonna
Yeah, he sent me a whole zip file with a bunch. I can have him continue with more. Um, but I just noticed the one I sent you, he named it 30 coins, and I'm watching the animation and it's 35 points. So I want to make sure he's not misnaming these in a way that confuses us and we accidentally replace the wrong ones, like to give the wrong totals. So let me work with him a
well,
little bit.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, like the lot he okay, yeah. So the tool that I sent you, it's like open source, and I'm looking into the source of what it does. Like actually it doesn't like I'm not saying it does nothing, but again, yeah, it just unified the names. So the tool doesn't do anything like extraordinary, you know. It just removes spaces from the file content.
Just spaces, huh?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is the source code of it. Like I'm having it here. I'm reading it. Nothing crazy there.
Okay.
Like I mean, it's a good thing, you know. It's better than nothing. If we have
Well,
everything ready that I can just replace, then yeah.
okay. Okay, one sec. Just mentioning about the name because if that one's wrong, I want to make sure they're not all wrong. Um, I'll have them go back through. Is it you have that one named already, right? Like
Yeah, it is the same name. Yeah, it's like mine. It has dashes. Like the one in the source code has dashes.
Mhm,
The one you sent me with no dashes.
I see. And are you able to view it? And what is the point total on it when you view it?
Let me see. They only
When I
tweet.
watch it, the point total is 35, but he named it 30.
Oh, I see what you mean. No, us it's like 30.
When you watch the one that's named 35. So the one in our project.
Now the one in our project, it's like 35. Let me verify right now again to be sure.
Okay. I mean, there's several. There's like 35, there's 30, there's 20.
Yeah, there's 25. Yeah, from 10 to 35.
Right.
Um, Yeah, like the one that we have right now in the app, the one that says 30, it shows 30.
Uh,
And the one with 35, let me see, it shows 35. Yeah, it's correct for us.
okay, so he misnamed it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm glad I checked that sample because that means there may be other issues. All right. Well, I'll have him
And
go back.
no, it's not. It's like it's 32. The one you sent me,
The one I
I did.
sent you is named. Wait a minute.
It's named 30, and it shows 30.
Did
I
I
did.
mess?
Yeah, I just played it through a preview, and it's.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Did I mess up? Hold on a second. I might have picked a different one from the preview. Okay, I sent you a 30 and it's 30 when you
Yep.
watch it.
Yep.
Okay, I'm watching one that's 35, so I must have picked the 35. Okay, let me message him back. Wait, let me double check one thing. Okay, yeah, that was my mistake. Okay, I just want to get that taken care of. Okay, so sounds like they are good. So I can send you. I'll send you the zip folder. Um, Here, I just forwarded it to you. Take a look. And if you feel like these are good to replace, or maybe we replace a few and we check them out with a new architecture. Do you think these should work okay though with our new architecture?
Let me see. Um, I mean, yeah, it's the same. I have to go and rename the files. Um,
Hmm, I
if
see.
I, yeah,
The code will look
some
for
of
them.
them, not all of them. Some of them I need to rename them so we work. They need to work. Um, yeah. So yeah, a little bit of manual work, but yeah, I'll do it. Does it gonna is it gonna work? I would say yes, 100%. Like because I saw the code, it does nothing. Like it just removes spaces, so it should be working. But yeah, it saves us a little by file size.
Right, right. Okay. Um, should I have them do some more of the bigger ones like badge animations?
Yeah.
Okay. Um, okay, I'll let them know. Great. So what else do you have going on?
Yeah. That's all. A little build, and we need new tasks.
Okay. All right, let
Well,
me
yeah, I will need new tasks like Sanders Mini.
yeah, I want to see how things are going with this Android build, but you were saying too, you're going to go back a version so we're not crashing with the real
Yeah,
time.
and also I'm looking into the other issue that I just stumbled upon.
Okay. Okay, perfect. All right, then yeah, I'll get back to you, let you know what we want to move into next.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, great. All right then. I think that's about it for now. So then anybody need anything? Questions? Blockers?
Uh, yeah, John, I'll just let you know that no, we've been getting friend connects. They're initiating a compiler report and amplitude. We're averaging users are seeing about averaging on the low days, we're seeing about 25. On the high days we're seeing 50. At peak, we saw 122 friend connects.
Okay.
per
Okay.
day. They're
Right,
happy.
right. Okay, good. Just want to make sure because it's such a critical network effect. So, okay, very good. Alrighty then. Anything else anyone wants to add?
I want to real quick. Apologize if there's any background noise here. About the friend connects, I was testing a few of them with Danny this morning to start a stand up, and he asked me to check a couple of the burner phones that I'm testing with to see if I got any friend connects. And the couple that he we tested with, I didn't automatically get a friend connect. Is there like a timing thing? And what I mean is, after sitting for a while on the phone, I went into alerts and can see that I have a new follower, and with an option that says, I guess favorite this person back, and that's what triggers the friend connect.
There's
And
a
as soon as
couple
Don't they also
possible.
have to be in your contacts?
Yeah,
What's that?
if they're in your contacts, it'll trigger automatically. If they're
I
not
see.
in your contacts, you have to interact with the notification.
Okay, perfect.
I would like to
Then that
test
makes
just to make sure if they're in your contacts, it should trigger automatically.
okay. Okay, I can test that.
Okay. But yeah, otherwise, if someone gets a lot of followers, if they're really popular, they'd be getting friend connects constantly. It would be annoying.
Right, right.
But if they're in your contacts, then it's okay. It's like
Okay,
obviously
cool.
somebody.
I'll test it.
Okay, cool. Good, good. How's Android working for you otherwise on build 6? Because it's actually approved by Google Play.
I've had a great experience with it so far. I've not found any issues. All the things that uh, Chantel and I addressed with the mean last week, I think at some point, all of it's been addressed. I tested it already. All seems to be functioning as expected.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's been great so far.
Okay, great. All right, let me grab Danny. He just dropped a second ago. Maybe I don't know if he's on the call, but I'll have him release it. Maybe we'll do the streak freezing is in build 06, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's right.
That one probably only can be truly tested in production. So um would it work even though it comes from the test environment?
No, it has to be for production. It has to be fully production with the transaction and everything.
Okay. All right. A little bit of a gamble releasing it then. I mean, I guess what's the worst case scenario? I guess it's just
We can disable it from the back end. We can gray out the buttons. Worst case.
okay, cool. Then stand by when I'll let you know when Danny releases it here, and probably within an hour.
Mhm.
And we'll test it. And if we need to disable it from the back end, I'll let you know.
Got it.
Okay, great. All right, guys. Then let's leave it there. Todd, I'll grab Danny and we'll come back and test from here.
Yeah, you got it. No problem. I'm actually just at Fire Up right now, meeting up with a couple of people to pick up some stuff.
Okay.
I'll be a
You
little
want
bit
to
preoccupied for a bit.
jump back like in an hour? You want to just ping me when you're ready?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, sounds good. All right, then. Thanks,
Yeah.
guys. Catch up with everyone later.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Take it easy. Okay. See ya.